What is up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingDudes.com, and welcome back to some of our Thanksgiving weekend previews. We all kind of have our weird little quirks in racing that we like, maybe better than some. This is a weekend for me that I've always enjoyed, and this is a race that we're going to talk about on this video that I've always enjoyed. We're going to go Friday, Churchill Downs, race 11 on the card. It's the Clark Stakes, a grade 2 race now. Don't like that, but probably deserving. Grade 2 race now, the Clark Stakes, going 1 1/8 miles, $600,000 the purse. This always will feel like a grade 1 to me. I don't really care where they put it. I just always have enjoyed this race. I can't really explain why. I mean, it's a little bit of a mess. We've got some interesting horses in here, no real world beaters, that's for sure. But a field of 10 and a pretty darn competitive field of 10 at that. On top, I'm going to go with the number 6 Film Star for Linda Rice. This horse is going to ship in from the Naira circuit. Has been really good. Won 2 races in a row at Saratoga and Belmont at the Big A. Stepped up to grade 2 company 2 races back. Got beat by Zandon in the Woodward Stakes there at Belmont at the Big A. But I thought ran okay. Ran a pretty good race. Cut back to a mile last time out in the grade 2 49er. I thought that was a tough race at Belmont at the Big A. Ran okay again. Got 4th, only beaten a length in 3/4. I think stretching out to 1 1/8 miles, that's where we're going to see this horse at its best. And I just think the horse can kind of stalk the pace today. I do think the 7 Giant Game will get out to the front and give the 6 Film Star a little bit of a target. I think he'll try to get to his outside and just stalk him. I think he'll get a good trip. So I like the number 6 Film Star on top of what definitely is a very evenly matched race. The number 2 First Mission is who I'll put in second. I hope I don't regret that because I have been a massive First Mission fan. Cashed a big ticket on him 2 races back in the Lexington. Unfortunately, an injury cost him all of his 3-year-old season that's for the important races, so to speak, but came back in an allowance last time out, October 14th at Keeneland. I thought he ran, it was good for being up the bench, but it was kind of a strange race. It wasn't really a race that gave me a ton of confidence in him moving forward to this spot. However, he had a right to maybe not be quite as good off the bench, and maybe second time off the layoff, he's going to be really good. I'm not going to let him beat me. He's going to be on all my tickets. I've got him in second in here, the number 2 First Mission. Another horse that I think is coming on, the number 4 Gasoline. I think this is a horse that kind of earlier in his career showed a little bit of promise, didn't really quite live up to it. Wasn't awful, but wasn't like a stakes caliber horse. Off of a layoff, came back September 21st after about 200 days off, won an allowance by a neck. That was okay. The race that really got me kind of excited about Gasoline, November 4th allowance at Churchill Downs, second off the layoff, really stepped up, dominated by 5 1/4. That was something different. That was something we haven't seen from him yet. So that got me pretty excited for him here. I think the number 4 Gasoline will also be really tough in here. I'm using him as well. In fourth, I'm going to go the number 3 Il Miracola. I think this horse coming in for Antonio Sano. He's been trying this horse against pretty tough company. He won the Smarty Jones at Parks 3 races back. He finished 3rd in the Pennsylvania Derby at Parks 2 races back. Finished second, only lost by a head to O'Connor last time out in the Fayette at Keeneland. O'Connor, if he was here, was probably a horse I would use. So I'm going to use Il Miracola instead, the number 3 horse here. I think he's going to, have a decent shot to run down these leaders if there is a little bit of pace signed on here. But look, overall, those are the 4 I like. You could go pretty deep in this one. You can make a case for a lot of them, a lot of quirky horses, weird horses, so to speak, things like that. So on top, I'm going to go to the number 6 Film Star for Linda Rice. In second, I'm going to go number 2 First Mission. Third, number 4 Gasoline. And in fourth, the number 3 Il Miracola. I'll probably use all 4 of those horses on my pick 4 and pick 5 tickets on Friday. I just feel like this is a race, like I said, should go pretty deep. Hopefully, haven't looked at the whole card. Hopefully, we got a single in there somewhere if we're needing to go deep in this one. So anyway, that's the 4 I like for the Clark. Always one of my favorite races of the year. Lacking star power this year, but a very, very good betting race. So that's it for our preview of the Clark Stakes live from Churchill Downs on Friday, Black Fridays. Don't forget about that. Hit that like button if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you really like it. Want to get alerted anytime we do videos like this. And most importantly, good luck if you're going to play Churchill Downs on Friday.